Hey there, and welcome to the Basic Bananas Show. We've got an awesome new format here for you.
Yeah, welcome.
So looking forward to this structure and a lot of valuable content squeezed into every single episode. In this episode, we're going to cover off a bunch of valuable stuff. First, there's going to be a tip on how to do your elevator pitch. There's going to be insights from our Clever Bunch members, business owners, and in regards to what's working for them. There's going to be a Q&A. We're going to answer from a customer question in regards to how to test your website. Also a sneak peek of one of your presentations from a fashion exhibition.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Looking forward to that. And we're going to go and visit Aga, one of our team members, over at her desk and find out what's working in regards to Facebook advertising at the moment. So an insight into that. And then we might finish with a word of wisdom to finish off. So let's dive into the tip, hey?
Yeah, for sure. So the tip today for this show is on how to put together an elevator pitch. So how to put together a spiel about you or your business. And the reason why we thought this would be really valuable for you is because so many business owners struggle to say what they do and how they do it and how they stand out, how they're different in a very succinct way. So I'm going to give you now a 6-step formula that we share also at the Clever Bunch in more details, and this will help you put together your own spiel. So the first step is you want to grab your attention, not your attention, the person that is listening or the people that are listening, their attention. Secondly, you want to introduce yourself. Thirdly, you can use an analogy. Analogy is, you can introduce that by saying it's like. You know, what we do here is like. Number 4, use a few benefits and features, not just features, but definitely you want to use benefits. Number 5, say something along the lines of we are known for. And that is really how you can introduce the benefits. Number 6, the last one, is a call to action. Now it's your turn. Put together your pitch, your spiel, and share it with us too. This is a really good way to introduce yourself and also to introduce yourselves to our tribe here at Basic Bananas. So post your own pitch.
It's good to have a bit of fun with it too. Yes. You can hear in those ones, they get your attention because there's a bit of fun. So let's dive across now and check in with a couple of Clever Bunch members and hear what's working for them.
Well, in addition to celebrating my 50th birthday, which is very exciting, we just did our, thank you. We just did our 10th New Year's Eve party, which is the one we do on the rooftop of the Museum of Contemporary Art, sellout event. The exciting thing about that this year is we normally get 30% international guests. This year we had 65%, which is a big increase for us. So we're getting much more traction through our SEO work and that sort of thing by what's out there in the internet and that sort of thing, which is exciting.
Yeah, definitely. I came into the Clever Bunch wanting to understand what digital marketing was all about. I really didn't know what it was. I knew I needed to have a strategy, but I didn't really know what a strategy was. So definitely my biggest takeout is now I not only know what the strategies are, I know how to create them, design them, and implement them.
Okay, that was great to hear from some of our members. Now we have the Q&A segment, and we have a question from some of our members, maybe it's you, and the question was, how can you test your website to see if it's performing well or if it's underperforming? And Chris, do you want to answer that question?
Yeah, so a couple of quick ways. I'll give you 2 quick examples now. There are a lot of different ways, but one good tool you can use is called Hotjar. You can even register for free with Hotjar, but what it will do is give you screen recordings of people actually using your website. Also, it'll show you heat maps of like where people are scrolling, if they're not scrolling, and where they're clicking. So the best thing we need to do any website updates is test it first, so we kind of diagnose what's going right or wrong. Hotjar's a great way to do that. And also just having someone that's never used your website before, telling them to get on it, asking them to get on it. So what I'll do at Basic Bananas here is often when we have an intern, I'll ask them to Google marketing support, see what comes up, see where we come up, click through to our website, see what they see first, see where they think they need to navigate, see if they didn't know anything about what we did, what would they think we do. So and keep notes on every page and every step. So 2 good insights there. Use Hotjar and also just get somebody on there that knows nothing about your business but nothing about your website, and get them to click through it and use it and see what they have to say.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And thanks for asking questions. If you have questions that you would love us to address, send them through to info@basicbananas.com and we might feature you on one of your question, on maybe you too, on one of the future
we love
shows.
the questions. We just want to help you out, and that's the point of this show. Now, we're going to cut away now to one of your presentations from a fashion exhibition, and so we're going to go to the show now.
Let's go have a look, a little sneak
check
peek
it out.
behind the scenes of one of the speaking engagements I did just last weekend.
What is a frustration in your industry? What are people frustrated about? There are businesses that are frustrating for me because I like to be a little bit conscious about the environment because they have so much packaging, everything comes in plastic. Is that maybe frustration? Might not be in your industry, people don't care. But think about what are frustrations, and then when you think about that, think about if you in your business can overcome that. So what is the frustration? And then think about, can I maybe overcome that frustration so that people talk about me? And the second question to ask yourself is, what makes you unique? What makes you unique? So what are some things that make you unique? And a good way to ask this actually is to ask your customers. A good question to ask your customers is, why do you come to us? Why do you come to us? Whenever you talk to your customers or your team does, ask them, why do you like us? What is one thing that you like about us? But the more that you know these things, the more you can highlight them in your marketing.
All right, that was awesome. It looked like you're having a bit of fun in the process there
I do.
as well. Certainly like speaking gigs. I think we both do. Looked like a pretty epic event.
It was good.
Super cool, and a lot of valuable feedbacks come through from that as well. Now what we're going to do is cut over to Aga, one of the team members here at Basic Bananas headquarters, and we're going to hear an insight in regards to what she's doing on Facebook advertising that's working effectively right now. So let's go for a little visit to Aga.
Hi there, I'm just doing some Facebook ads here and I would like to share a little tip with you. One of the things that's working super well for us is using Facebook's lookalike audiences. And it's often something that's overlooked by people and it's a really powerful way to find new audiences to show your ads to. And the way you do that is, for example, from your existing database, you can export a list of contacts, for example, of people that have previously purchased something from your website. And then you import this information and this data into your Facebook Ads Manager and tell Facebook to create a lookalike audience. Facebook's algorithm will then work to find similar people to those who have already purchased from your website, and this will give you a fresh batch of people to show your ads to on Facebook. And yeah, you can get new customers from that. It's working super well for us. When we do this, we get really great results, and it's just something awesome that you could try maybe in your ads manager.
Thank you, Aga. As always, Aga is full of wisdom, and if we're lucky enough, we will have her back too.
We're going in future episodes too. We're going to visit different team members and learn what they're doing in all different areas of marketing, and that's driving good results.
Yeah. And now we'd like to finish up with a word of wisdom by one of my favorite dudes. I think if he was still alive, we would be best
super
friends.
Dude.
He was a super dude. Albert Einstein, one of my favorite people. I've never met him, obviously. He said, genius is making complex ideas simple, not making simple ideas complex.
And there we have it. So that will be a wrap. That's a good final word to finish on. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on our next episode. Any questions or thoughts or insights that you want to share, feel free to send them through or contact us through any of our social media channels, and we'll always look after every question that you send through. See you soon.
Yeah, and a big shout out and thanks to Ollie behind the camera here. Let's maybe flash to him quickly to say goodbye. Thanks, Ollie.